Guys, what's going on? It is 8 p.m. on a Tuesday night. That means it's time for Proper Royals. Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for joining me. We got Keys and Keisha from Keys Constrictors tonight. If y'all haven't seen them on YouTube and Instagram lately, I think you must have been living under a rock. Talk about energy and passion and charisma. We're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to talk about snakes. We're going to talk about community. We're talking about breaking into the community, talk about first year on YouTube. What else are we going to talk about? Hosting our own shows. Both of us have shows. They got a show at 6 p.m. on Wednesday night, so we don't have to worry even about competing. You can check this out on Tuesday. Go there on Wednesdays. I want to say thanks to everybody for joining tonight, and especially those of y'all that are here right on time. Like, one of my goals of this show was like no fluff, no wasting time, no goofing off. We get right to it. We get to the content, and to do that, you got to have people here right away. So I want to thank y'all. Hey, a couple quick, like, really cool shout outs. So community shout outs. Warfels Morphs, man. Jeremy, you got Billy Rose on your show the other night. Like, you were just telling me a month or two ago how, you thought you saw an episode of Proper Royals and figured you'd start a show, and all of a sudden, boom, you got Billy. What a killer show. Congratulations, brother. I'm really, really happy for you. It was a cool show, and man, you're doing things. That's killer. I'm so happy for you. I think it's great. Congratulations getting Billy on there. If you guys get a chance, also check out Leviathan Snakes. I think it's the newest video, but maybe not. I watched a video this week, and I think it's called like 5 mistakes ball python breeders make on social media. Really cool video, really insightful. Those of y'all that don't know, Steven's working on his doctorate with a focus in marketing. Guy knows what he's talking about. It's a good show. It's like 17, 18, 20-minute long video. So check them out. Also, I got to say thanks. It's been a good week here at Proper Royals for a number of reasons. First, I woke up alive every day of the week, so that's pretty cool. But not more importantly, also as importantly, I sold some snakes, and I got to say thanks to a couple other breeders. So go when you get a chance, check out Lightning Morphs. That's Nick. Lightning Morphs, and he's out in Missouri. He's doing cool things, but he's also a gecko guy, and he started as a gecko guy. And I don't know his background a whole lot, but I actually want to check him out, and he's doing really cool things, especially on his YouTube channel. Actually, I should have shown YouTube instead of Instagram, but check him out. He was a really, really great supporter of Proper Royals this week. I shipped out a snake to him today. Matter of fact, 2 snakes, 2 adult male breeders. Nick, enjoy those tomorrow. I don't know if you'll ever see this episode or not. I don't know that he's watching, but anyhow, check him out. I appreciate him. And then also, I got to say thanks to Ross Reptile Company up in Woodstock, Georgia. These guys, the one guy, James, he picked up a great animal from me. And just from seeing, I won't say what he bought. It's not, I guess, nobody's business. But it's going to fit into his projects really well, especially all these recessives that I see on his screen here. Look at that banana. That one's not a recessive. That's just a banana Enchi leopard, maybe pastel, I think. I forget. Anyhow, thank you all to Ross Reptile Company and to Lightning Morphs for supporting Proper Royals this week. So that was really cool. I got to ship out 3 snakes today out of FedEx here in town. I got some new swag. How about that? The one and only Proper Royal chef coat. Who else is doing that in the industry, right? I've been thinking about this for a while, and look, you guys know my restaurant background, but I'm comfortable working in these shirts. They're made to stay clean. They're made to be washable and durable. And I thought, man, I got to have my own look. But check out the embroidered. That's embroidered. That's not screen printed or anything. And speaking of Billy, I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm saying. So anyhow, we got the embroidery done on the front and the back. I got a couple of these for shows, for filming, video, and for trade shows. So I'm pretty pumped about that. I got some business cards this week. Those are on Instagram. You can check those out if you want. Speaking of Instagram, I know everybody's going to go, oh, no big deal. 500 followers on Instagram. I'm pretty pumped and I'm thankful. I'm not saying it to brag. I'm not saying any of this stuff to brag. I'm saying it because I'm happy and I'm thankful. Thank you all very much. 500 Instagram subs. If you haven't, please check it out. Proper Royals everywhere, anywhere you can go. And new video come out on Thursday. It's about, I took a week off. I don't, y'all remember when I missed the show? YouTube kicked my butt, like punishment. Like I'm in the doghouse with YouTube. So I talk about in the video what happens if you take a week off of YouTube. That's coming out on Thursday. And on Sunday, we're just going to go for a video of classics. I'm going to tell you about the latest updates to my pied breeding program. I love pieds. Who doesn't love pieds? Even if you're tired of pieds, you know, you still love them, kind of thing. I haven't done a video on my pieds in over a year, and they have changed drastically for what I have going on. So check that out. Enough of me. Why have guests if I'm just going to talk about me? Enough of me. I want to welcome Keys and Keisha to the show tonight. They are Keys Constrictors, and if you haven't met them before, buckle up. We're about to go for a fun ride. Welcome.
Oh,
good
don't call me slipping. I mean slipping. What's good out there? It's your boy T Keys and my lady
Keisha.
We are Keys Constrictors.
Man, thank y'all for being here. Where are you based out of?
We are based out of Daytona Beach, Florida right now, but we are Jersey
natives.
Yes.
I gotcha. Okay. Well, then that begs the question, Jersey to Daytona. Is there a story worth telling behind it? I don't want to pick any wounds or anything.
Oh,
but,
nah, there's no wounds. It'd be like a long story, though.
Years of making.
A long story. Long story.
Okay. Well, you know, maybe, all right.
I can paraphrase a little bit.
Okay.
She moved down here before me. She been down here for a few years, like 10 years before I moved down here. But we used to date back in the day. My son lives in West Palm Beach.
Okay.
And I followed him down here as close as I can get.
I like this story. Hang on, I'm enjoying this. All right, keep it going.
All right. So my son, he like I used to come down here once a month. I would fly down here once a month for the weekend just to hang out with my son and my stepson.
Yeah.
So like any movie premieres come out, I would fly down here, taking the movies, fly back home. Yeah. I'm dedicated to my kids.
Right.
So like on my son's 8th birthday, he's like he wished that I would move to Florida. When I went back home 2 days later, I had the worst flight of my life. Ooh. Worst flight of my life. Super bad turbulence, just crazy. And then it was like a bad snowstorm. It took me 2 hours to take my car out of snow. I went and put in for a transfer right then and there that same day. And I came to Florida, and me and Keisha, we always stayed close, and we rekindled what we had.
Good. I love that story. That's completely worth telling. Congratulations. That's cool. How long? So Keisha, you've been here in Florida. I'm up just south of Jacksonville. I'm between Jacksonville and St. Augustine. So like, there's got to be a beverage in our future before too long, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's what I'm talking about.
She used to live in Jacksonville too.
Oh, where at?
On the west side.
Yeah, I got you.
I used to live in Orange Park area.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, I gotta acknowledge this chat out there, man. Dan, because my usual suspects fan came in deep to represent for us. So even before I get into all of them, I just gotta give some shout outs. Jeremy Werfel was good. Primal Scales, what's up? Rob M. Both of the Brody, Kike, Jeremy Ball, my sis, Lady Tiz, Nicole was really good. I see you out there. Leviathan Snakes, Courtney Steven was good. I'm gonna see y'all soon. Who else we got up in the house? Snakes for the memories, Jeremy again. So Primal Scales. I see y'all. I'm gonna get back. All right. I'm
gonna hire you.
Thank y'all for coming out, following us.
I need a hype guy, like like a good dance hall band would have, just a hype guy going every week.
Yo, that's what I say. Like, to me, I'm a hype man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the world's best hype man. I got the world's best DJ, and every week we got a guest MC in the building. So that's what we do.
So tell us.
Check it on Fridays. Fridays we got the whole band together. Hair Down Fridays. Check me and the crew. Usual suspects. You know what we do.
All right, so Wednesday nights you got a show with a guest, and then Friday nights is like a hangout, community hangout. And how do you get on the community hangout? Is it people you invite? Is it you just a link you put out? Anybody come hang out? What do you do?
We don't drop the link. It's like it's basically me and my boys and my sister, Lady Nicole, Usual Suspects. And each week we have different people pop up with us. Like last week we had Lord of the Lion come up with us.
Oh,
Bomb
cool.
Project's always with us. The week before that, who else? Your Royal Highness, King Austin.
Yeah.
King Austin came to join us. Antoine joined us
you
a
guys
lot.
are getting some big guests too, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Homie GP, the sponsor, he's been on the show a few times. That's the man who popped our cherry. We would not be here today if it wasn't for Gershon. So salute Gershon. He made us start this YouTube channel up. Appreciate you, bro.
Let's take just a second and pay some bills, but also you're exactly right. Gershon at GPSnakes is the sponsor for tonight's show. Boom, right there.
Big D, I see you in the crowd too, bro. I'm mad. I'm bad. My bad. I see you up there.
Hang on, I gotta pay these bills. You gotta let me get this proper promo for
I'm sorry.
But to your point, he's phenomenal for this community. I mean, he reaches out to so many people. He puts everybody in front of himself. He breeds great snakes. He's an incredible guy. I've done several videos with him. He's had me on his show. So you should check out Gershon on his socials, on his YouTube, on his Instagram, but also check out his products that he's selling, his animals as well. So let's take care of this guy. This guy has paid an incredible amount forward. And to be honest, even if his logo wasn't right up there, I'd still be saying these things right now about him. I mean, he's that good of a dude. So take care of Gershon. Gershon, thank you for the support, brother. I always appreciate it, and it's always a pleasure working with you. We got to do a little bit. We got to do another video soon together. So from what I could tell on YouTube, you started jumping in on YouTube about a year ago. Looks like there was one longer one way back, but it looks like primarily about a year ago. So what started that? Where what's been the goal? What are you going for? And what have you accomplished? Tell us about what you got going on.
Well, our first thing we did on YouTube was a walkthrough through Daytona. Yeah. I was like, we did that. I was super camera shy. I don't know if y'all can tell.
You got over that.
Like she did most of the talking. Like I'll point. Thank God we had the mask on because I probably wouldn't even talk that much. But I'll point. But all right, yeah, go over there, and I'll just keep it moving. But then we really got into YouTube was last September. So I wanted to do Gershon's show, and he said we needed to have 4 videos, and we only had that video, and I uploaded some videos from Instagram then we made Yellow Belly Everything in part 2, and we just jumped from there. Yeah.
And then when did your lives come around? When did you start working on your lives?
December 3rd.
What's that?
December 3rd.
December 3rd. So 6 months ago today.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
How about that? Okay.
Crazy.
Well, that's been really killer. It seems like you guys are doing killer on that. I see you guys pop up all the time. You're getting guests like Austin and Lord of Lion. I mean, you're doing something right there.
Well, it's a fun time.
Positive vibes.
I didn't hear what you said, Keisha. What's that?
I just said it's a fun time. People are drawn to just having a good time, and just the people in the chat kind of fuel it because, we all talk to each other back and forth. People hop on, they hop out. So Friday is a good time for everybody, whether you're on the panel or not.
Yeah, and that's the thing I love. I talk about it a lot, though. Like the community, the people that I meet, the variety of the diversity of the literal diversity, but the different people that are everywhere. I'm not just talking skin and that stuff. I'm talking just stuff that people are into, different politics. It all goes away. And we're just hanging out here in this cool space where we know the audience is cool. We know each other are cool. And it's fantastic. I've really, really loved it. And then I learn a ton because fantastic. I mean, look at the firepower we got just in the audience tonight of knowledge and experience. I am not the expert in the room right now, but I'm happy to be the dummy in the room to learn from everybody around here. So anyhow, I think it's really great. Audience, thank you all. I hope you all know how much I appreciate you. I know I try and get like right to the content. Plus, I don't know why I get anxious if I feel like I have too much to do. So I like to focus right straight on the guests, you know. But you know, this has really been a phenomenal experience, and guys like Jeremy Baud that have you know have given me support. He's out there. I don't know if Kai's watching tonight, but at Lucas Land and Royals, and there's probably close to 10 people in the audience that have been guests as well. So, any new audience members, thanks for being here. We do this every Tuesday night, and I suspect that you know good and well that we who Keys Constrictors are. We got them on here. So, give us some stats. How long you've been at ball pythons or reptiles in general? Tell us the story.
All right. Well, we always liked reptiles, and especially ball pythons, or especially snakes. We had them when we dated when we were younger. We had ball pythons. In 2019, we bought a ball python at Daytona, our very first reptile convention. Now, some of them in the chat, they know us, so they know the story. So for y'all new people, you'll get to learn a little something about it.
Yeah, I don't need the deep. You know, of course, people. I know that's like always the first question, but
no, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. I like talking. It's all good. No worries. So yeah, we went to Daytona, and we was looking for a leopard gecko because she loves leopard geckos. So we was looking for a leopard gecko, and we met a couple, African American couple, and they showed us a banana, and that's our first time seeing something that wasn't a normal ball python. Yeah. So it blew my mind.
Right.
It blew my mind. And so they asked us what were our breeding plans. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, breeding plans? So I'm laughing like, yo, you heard this nonsense, basically. And he like talking like, all right, yeah, whatever. Goodbye. Yeah. So we kept it moving. And we end up seeing this butter. And it was $20. And like, who would pass up a $20 snake? Especially something you've never seen. Now I'm used to ball normal, so wild type. And so this butter, $20. I took it like I stole it. I didn't ask him any questions. Like, all right, boom, I'm serious. We out. And on the way out, so I didn't even ask him what the type of snake it was. It wasn't until we was leaving that I thought, oh man, I don't know what type of snake this is. So I started asking random people. I started asking random people. I'm like, yo, what is this? What is this? And people tell me what it is. I'm like, but how can you be sure? 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 Like, how do you? They like,
it just is.
Yeah, like, it's like nobody made me feel stupid. Nobody made me feel stupid. But looking back at it, I feel like a complete idiot.
Yeah.
So nobody made me feel dumb. So I left, and long story short, one of my friends ended up being breeding, and we talked. And I picked this brain like every day, talking about it. And then I did hella research.
Yep.
On YouTube, just watching videos and stuff, and talking to her about it. And then June 2020, she made an Instagram, she made Twitter, she made all this stuff, and like Keys Constrictors. I'm like, she made a logo. I'm like, yo, you wildin'. Like, you wildin'. We got this one snake, and I'm like, right now I'm all talk. So I was like, I went on Morph Market. Yeah. And I lost my mind. So
it's crazy. I mean, so your story is real similar to mine. I was at the Asheville Repticon I lived in North Carolina at the time. Sure enough, pastel banana. I'm like, man, I had ball pythons 20 years ago. This didn't exist. And now it wasn't $20, but I did pick it up. And and then you go checking out Morph Market, and you're like, okay, wait a minute. First, there's amazing quantity and variety of snakes out there. Secondly, 4-5-digit snakes price wise, I'm like, hang on now. Now I'm incredibly intrigued. This is quite interesting.
Right.
You really have my attention now.
Right. And you waste money every day on dumb stuff. So now like stuff like you will never see again. It's like, damn, I can put my money into this. And I can have this for 20, 30 years if I want to, and just keep getting my money back and doing more. And then like being like a mad scientist, man, you get to make your dreams come true with more. So I think you see things, you know what? I think I can make that. It might take me a little bit of time, but I think I can make that. I might be able to make that and improve upon it. So
that's where the passion is. That's where that drive is. It's not just what can I sell this for? I mean, because I know everybody in the audience knows.
I just want to hold everything back. And like Like
Yeah.
I breed for me, and it's like y'all can have leftovers if it's a male, maybe. But other than that, man, I'm a hoarder, bro. This is my thing.
So how many animals you got that you're holding back and keeping? What are you up to on your ball pythons now? What's the scope of your operation?
Right now I got like 70 ball pythons.
That's a lot. In case anybody watching doesn't know, that's a lot of snakes to take care of. I mean, that's waking up, cleaning. That you guys are promoing like crazy. So you're waking up. You're probably, I bet you're taking your Instagram pictures while you're cleaning and checking things out in the morning. I'm guessing somebody somewhere's got a day job, and so we got to go to work.
Yeah, we both work, and she works from home too, which helps, especially because we got the rats. We breed the rats too. So
you breed the rats too. Okay.
Rats and ASFs, yeah. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's like I always say, it's 3 jobs, man. You got the YouTube, the breeding, and work. So
it is, and and that's what I tell people. For me, and part of it for me is that I love it. So it's exciting. It's something new. I'm learning. This is like nothing I've ever done before, but I can apply things that I've done before to it, and I can apply what I'm learning to the other things that make money in my life. But the flip side is just like you're saying, like I just did a video on what happens if you take 1 week off of YouTube. Man, everything crashed.
Oh,
just I mean, I didn't think it would crash that hard if I quit for a year, man. I mean, so we feel this pressure to keep creating and keep producing to stay relevant for YouTube. You do that on Instagram, on TikTok, it just gets magnified. But I'm a believer in it because I think we got to stand out from, if you, me, and 5 other people are selling the same snake, but they can find you all and they can find Proper Royals, maybe they get to know us and they know our story. Maybe they're interested in buying it from us, kind of thing. So there's a community, there's a marketing, but the community keeps pushing me too. Like I missed 1 show in 6 months. And like 7 people texted me directly, like my actual phone number, not just Instagram. They're like, "Man, are you okay? What's going on?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just working. I'm working my other job, you know." So it is a job, but so how's it going? I mean, you holding up? Is it wearing you down? Is what you got on the horizon?
Stop playing. This is life right here.
I mean, that was a T-ball. That was a softball pitch. I know that. But.
Nah, man, this is I could do this all day, every day. So I love this. So if we're not doing our own thing, we on somebody else's channel watching. We on someone else's stream. Yo,
yeah.
Like we made so many good friends within this community. All we do is support all day, every day. So it's like it's only 1 day a week that it's like, all right, no YouTube is allowed. It's just our time.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? So you do set aside 1 day of no watching, no creating, no nothing.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a Tuesday, but we here with it's a Tuesday, but you know we doing this.
Man, well, thank you for the exception. I appreciate that. You know, that's an interesting. Certain things hit me because we need balance, and it's easy to get out of hand. And to be honest, that's why I don't work in restaurant operations anymore. That stuff got way out of hand, man. Like it just was consumed. I was working 6-7 days a week, 12, 15 hours, didn't matter. And it was just, you know, you do that for 25 years and life just goes by, you know?
Yeah.
That's great that you put the brakes on yourselves for 1 day a week. I think I might have to subscribe to that. Not on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, but another day, maybe.
Yeah.
Not on the days our shows are on.
Not a Tuesday, Wednesday,
or Friday.
Not a Friday. Well, Friday you can take time off. Fridays we go for hours. We start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we don't stop till like at least 12 a.m. 1 p.m.
So the other thing I do is I play live music. So most Friday nights, by the time you're going, I'm heading out to a gig, same kind of thing. But when I'm not playing, I'll come check it out. Especially if you're going all like, well, I'll get my wife and son to bed and then come hang out.
Oh yeah, you can jump on the panel if you want. Hang out with us. Yeah.
I definitely.
There's a lot of people that be in the panel. They in the chat right now. I see all y'all. I saw you, Big D, in there. I saw you, Justin Pipeline. I appreciate you. That's my fam. Kaiju, I see you there too. Y'all gonna do that from time to time. You gotta excuse me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I've invited you on the show. I did a little bit of homework. So
All right.
anyway, I want to tell the story. So out of the blue, maybe 2 weeks ago, we pulled this together pretty quick.
Yeah, really quick.
What's that?
I see. Yeah, it was real quick. I'm like, oh man, that was that was nice.
Well, I kick myself every time. I don't get that far out on booking. And the other thing too.
Hey, lucky for us.
What's that?
Lucky for us.
Yeah, I mean, it worked. I had a gap, and I had been so busy. I've been out of town on the road working, and then I was playing music. But anyway, yeah, y'all reached out to me, and it was real cool because you were like, well, we'll check us out. We like to check you out, kind of thing, and it worked really well. And the other thing though, with guests, like I put a lot of work into kind of who I want to have on the show, and I don't mean that in a snobby way, but I don't want it to be. I tell everybody in the green room, just like I told you all tonight, like I don't write like 20 questions. All right, give me 3 minutes a question. I can bang out an hour show and off I go. Like I want to find a connection with interesting people. And when you all popped up, I was like, hell yes, I could talk to them forever. Like we can have a good time on that. So that was really easy. But I put a lot of effort into I want to make sure that the content is there and that we got, cool community stuff. Hey, speaking of cool community stuff, this isn't up my alley, but Jeremy Warfel and a lot of friends on here are Star Wars nuts. And my understanding is that tomorrow is a big day in this whole Star Wars world.
Definitely, Jeremy. I see that.
And Warfel's Jeremy, type in the comments. He's talking about his new figures that he got. I'm sure there's going to be some lightsabers and ball pythons and whatnot. All joking aside, Jeremy, put in the comments the details for your special show tomorrow, your May the 4th episode on Warfel's Morphs channel. And in the meantime, I got to say thanks to Mark at 403 Fauna. First, Mark's a really good dude. He's been a customer of mine. He's a high school science teacher and a great breeder. But I saw him supporting and sponsoring Kai's video over on Lucasland and Royals. Way to support each other. I appreciate you guys. You've both been on my show. You've both been really good to me. So everybody have a fun May the 4th tomorrow. I'm off. I don't have a gig and I don't have a show. So I'm going to have to post up the details. I'm going to have to check out Keys Constrictors at 6 p.m. on their show. And then I'm going to go check out tomorrow at 8 p.m. Perfect. It's going to go from 6 and then right at 8, I'm going to go check out Jeremy on Warfel's Morphs tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So, man, we're on a good trend. So usually around 8:40 to 8:50 is kind of when the viewership peaks, and it's usually right around 50. We're already at 40 people live right now, which is really crazy to me. Like I'm sitting in a garage in Jacksonville, Florida, and there's 40 people hanging out while we just shoot the breeze about, Obi-Wan Kenobis and ball python. I don't even know what that means. I don't mean any offense to Star Wars fans. It just sounds funny. If there's a character I'm going to make a funny name about, it's going to be Obi-Wan.
I got a few Star Wars characters behind me. I got Mace Windu over here.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Go ahead, give people a warm up for tomorrow. I look. Like I say, if it were,
I want to see Mace.
I'm started.
He
loves that boy. He loves that boy.
Man, put me on solo, bro. Stop playing with your boy.
Hello, what is that? So we got a pastel what?
DG, pastel DG.
Man, that is super vivid, especially that stripe on the tail on the back.
Yeah,
man.
My little homie, Mace Windu.
Beautiful.
Jedi Master.
That's awesome. So, boy or girl?
Boy.
And talk to us about what breeding you got going on this year. What are you expecting clutch wise? What are you looking forward to? What are you creating? I heard you talking about creating stuff earlier.
Yeah. All right. Only got a few parents left because unfortunately we had a bad mishap and we lost 6 gravid females about a month and a half ago.
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. Man.
It's all right. A lot of people in the chat they know what's going on. So
right.
It's all right. It's not like it still hurts, but you know. But I got a few more pairs I'm working on. I got an ultramel girl to a black pewter head ultramel. I'm pairing that boy to a Mojave Ghost. So I'm gonna make some double hats with him. I got a pastel gravel paired to a yellow belly lesser. I paired a yellow belly pied het lab to 2 het pieds. Hopefully, I didn't see them lock yet, those 2, but the other ones I seen locked. I paired a yellow belly spot nose leopard to a bamboo het VPI xanthic. So,
really?
Yeah. So
See,
I don't like. I missed about everything I really wanted to work with was in that rack over there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was crazy because the girls had already been paired. They were grabbed. They were just about ready to go.
I was expecting eggs when I opened up all those. Well, some of those I figured at least someone would have went while we were in Tinley, but I wasn't expecting.
We went to Tinley. It was our first time in Chicago. It was our first time going to Tinley. It was our first time meeting some of our best friends in person. And when I tell you, it was one of the best weekends ever.
I saw in a lot of other people's pictures that I know. Yeah.
We had such a good time, and we were just like ecstatic. We were like on a high the whole time that we were there. It was such a good time. And we got home, and as soon as you open a door, it's like it hits you in the face, like something is not right.
Wrong, yeah.
But
I'm really sorry to hear that. That would be, that would be devastating. Yeah. Man. Well, I hope what does come this year is fantastic. If the Desert Ghost Pastel is any indication, you got some good building blocks still to go.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So what, man, what's the goals on your, or maybe not goals, maybe it's just fun and letting it rip, but what are the goals on your channel? You're at, you're what, about 200 away from hitting that 1,000 mark on the subscribers?
Yeah, we got our hours already. We got our hours last month, so we just got to get those subs up. And so y'all out there in the chat, man, y'all at home can be super blessed. Y'all subscribe to our channel. We love giving stuff away. At every 100 subscribers, we give away some swag. We give away shirts. We give away wristbands. We give away stickers. We give away all that. Once we hit 1,000, man, we're gonna give away 5 snakes. We're giving away a snake, and our outside community family, our usual suspects family, are donating snakes as well.
Oh, sweet!
We got
totally unprompted.
Very
totally
cool.
unprompted. It was amazing. The outpouring of love and support is unmatched.
They want us to reach this 1,000, so they like a lot of people just kicking in. So salute. A lot of them in this chat too. I appreciate y'all. Big D, I appreciate you. Here's the first one that said, "I'll give up a egg of your choice," and then Pat Grow Some Balls seconded. Splash Pack says she wants to do a giveaway. Yep.
It was wild.
Right
it was
just like me too. So it was dope. So
yeah.
And another leopard gecko breeder offered to give a gecko. My man Rob from KY Constrictors wants to do give a $200 credit from anything he produces. Yeah,
that's really cool.
Subscribe. Yeah. Say that again.
The community's just been fantastic. I mean, there's a project that Jeremy Baude invited me in on. It actually doesn't have to, it has to do with snakes, but it's not snake breeding. I'll let him unveil it when he's ready, but that was really cool. There's other vendors that, like, I just want to learn and be in the midst of it. And many people have invited me to say, come vend with us. Just come work and see how it works. And they're like, you can bring a few snakes. I'm like, I'm not going to sell my stuff if I'm vending for you. I just want to go and figure it out, man, and learn. So it's been great. People come on the show and I learn and they teach and grow me. So 1 year, so 6 months of the show. Those of y'all trying to build your hours, by the way, the lives are where it's at, right? Like I think, you know what? I've maybe had a show only a month or two longer. I actually have to, well, this is the 36th episode. So whatever 36 weeks ago is, 7, 8 months, I guess. But yeah, once the lives go and there's an audience, man, the hours are, you don't even worry about the hours anymore. Like
videos for getting stuff. Oh yeah, because I planned, like when we started and I seen where we was going. I said, oh, okay, by such and such we'll have the hours, and we surpassed that, which was dope. Subscribers, we slowed down just a little bit, but we picked back up because we stopped making videos. We haven't made a video in like 2 months, but that's going to change. We about to drop a new video because we was dropping a video every Monday at noon, but we had some technical difficulties. We wasn't able to drop a video the past couple months. So sorry to y'all who's been missing those. Y'all new people, go check our old videos. They're pretty dope. If I don't say so myself, my lady does her thing with the editing. Those thumbnails is fire. So check out the channel. You know what the hell I'm talking about if you check the video.
Good. And actually, hang on, your thumbnails are good, and the logo is great, man. There's something to be said for a short, clean name that can pop big. Like even when I was at the embroiderer, I was like, man, is that all going to show up? And she's like, yeah, it's going to come out well. And I think it did. But honestly, if I have it to do over again, which I might at some point, I'll make it simpler. Proper and Royals, man. I'll figure out some way to get, I don't know, maybe a snake in between it. Really clean though. That would be it. I think y'all did a great job on that. It was easy to scale up for the thumbnail tonight. Jeremy, I didn't know you weren't monetized. You still don't have that. I don't mean it in a mean way. I didn't know you didn't have that hours, man. Like Jeremy,
if he took the hours he was on our show, then he would have it. I mean, Jeremy's a regular. He's part of our usual suspects team.
And insight and care for the hobby, man. So I picked up some snakes, a week, 10 days ago from Jeremy, and he's in St. Petersburg. I'm in Jacksonville. I was driving back from a gig down in Fort Myers, and he was like, man, I'll take them to the work site with me. I'll pack them in an incubator. They'll be plenty warm and comfy. And like, that's the kind of guy he is, man. It was really cool. But Jeremy, I didn't realize that, man. Everybody should check out Bod's Exotic Reptiles, killer snakes, and really, really good content. He was one of the guys I was watching really early on that excited me about snakes. And I got to meet him at Daytona, and we've become pretty good buddies. I was going to say, I know we've become pretty good buddies. So what new challenges you want to take on? I mean, you've got a lot. You got 2 lives, and you said you had some maybe re-up some technology or filming stuff for.
Oh yeah, we're good now. Our videos we're right back on track. We'll be having a new video every Monday going forward. Once again, we're gonna probably drop a video tomorrow tonight. Hopefully it drops tonight. And,
okay.
But it's going to drop tonight. We're gonna make sure it drops tonight.
Well, I can tell you from experience, if you're going to take a week off, get your videos scheduled so that YouTube doesn't get mad at you. Man, you guys got to check this out on Thursday.
I can't wait to have a video on it, so I definitely need to be watching that. It
kicked my butt, and I was just it wasn't even vacation. I didn't produce because I was out working hard, man. I just didn't have time for it, So, anyhow, that's fresh on my mind right now. What shows you got on your horizon? You going to be going to any shows this summer before Daytona, or what do you got? I know there's a few around our state coming up.
Like we hit up any show that's in Orlando, a Kissimmee we go to. We try to go to some of the Jacksonville shows. We missed it last week because my job had a company picnic, so we didn't go this Saturday or Sunday. Yeah. But normally we go to at least one in Jacksonville.
Nice. Let me know when y'all are up there. I went to Repticon on Saturday here in Jacksonville. It was okay, but a lot of breeders. It was the same weekend as Atlanta, so
yeah.
Guys like Steve's morphs.
Steve went to Atlanta.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about how you feel about the Jacksonville show. I don't know if you're loyal to it because you're from or in Jacksonville, but to me, that's one of the smaller shows that we've been to, and it's just. You turn around and you've seen everything. So it's tough. It's a little drive. It's a little like hour 45, something like that.
Yeah. I probably, to your point, I probably wouldn't drive an hour and 45 minutes for it. It's in my backyard. I get the 1 p.m. ticket that's like, $10 and then $6 for my son. Mm-hmm. It was pretty good. And I forget his brand name, Dale Richards out of
Oh, that's
Deland.
my like Constricted Reptiles. That's my homie.
Constricted. He was there and he had the best stuff. And Dale's awesome. I mean, he's great. He was even, I didn't recognize him right off. He was cool. He was like,
got his hair
show, man. I was like, oh, my best. Thank you, brother. And he hung out with my son for a bit. And then Imperial out of Orlando, they were there. And those were the two best. The other thing I did like, though, is there were some real brand new smaller breeders just getting started that were, you know, putting their necks out there and finding out what it was about. And I actually enjoyed them a whole lot too. I got to talk to a number of different people based here in Jacksonville. So it was it was worth going. I don't know if it was worth a 2-hour drive, but it was worth going, you know?
Yeah. What up, Patrick?
I'm saying,
what did Cole have? What up, Mike from Herb Collectors? GP, I see you in the building.
Patrick's he might be the best guy in the whole community, man. Like, support.
From
Patrick,
day
support.
one.
Yeah.
He was like one of the first people.
And then every person I talk to, they say, yeah, he's the first. I was like, shoot, man, I thought I was the special one, you know?
Patrick make everybody feel special. We salute you, bro.
Absolutely.
You're the MVP.
Man. If people don't believe that positivity and good vibes make a difference in this world, well, you need to post a video and let Patrick comment on it. It'll start your day off right every time. I promise you that, man.
What up, Rudy?
It means a lot. So tell me, what do y'all do for, how do you go about finding guests? Do you wait for people to come to you? Do you approach people? I mean, I know.
We do both. We do both. People approach us and we ask people I've been trying not to ask for, because I've been like scheduled so far out. Like I've been trying to chill for a minute, but when people ask, I'm like, all right, let me, I got to schedule far out or.
Right.
And then the time been flying though.
Yeah,
so
time is flying. Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah.
It does. And it catches up with me because like right now, speaking of next week, Steven from Leviathan Snakes will be on. We'll be talking some marketing and we'll get a little more specific than just marketing. And we actually have a project going because he kicked out an idea for the show. And I was like, man, I think that's a 2 or 3 video series. Like, I think that's like a class, man. So we're going to do that together. I'm pretty pumped about that. I'm looking over here. Here's my calendar. But
I asked them, Steve and Courtney, when we was in Tinley, and they said, yes, I got them next month. Shout out to that family. They're dope.
They're fantastic. They're one of they are the first people I met. Not the first. I picked up an animal from somebody else, but they're a really great couple that I met, and they've been just super supportive. We actually text fairly often. We bounce different ideas off each other, and like if we need somebody like almost private to vent to, or we're not sure if we should vent publicly, we're like, what do you think about this? And usually it's like, shut up, just keep it between the two of us, and we'll go on. But Steven's been really great. If you guys are into Sunset Project, check out Steven at Leviathan Snakes. But he'll be the guest next week. But after that, I actually haven't booked any. There's some people I've been talking to and just haven't, Keisha, like you're saying, time just goes by, and I'm like, okay, now I need to line up the next 8 or 10 people. So if you all want to send me ideas of who should be on, I mean, at this point, the guests that I see y'all getting, I need to get in touch with Billy, Austin, Lord of Lion.
Lord of Lion, he's shocked because he really that's the first podcast he did. So
really?
Yeah.
That's cool. How did that come about? Tell us that story. Just shooting each other your emails or Instagrams?
Nah, Joppy's cool. I'm cool with Joppy, and Joppy linked that up. So
that's real cool. Joppy's actually been a real supporter for my Instagram, which is, that's the other cool thing. You just never know. Like if you ever feel like you're too small, somebody cool pops up. I mean, one night Chris Hardwick popped up in here. I was like,
yeah. That's the homie too.
Hello.
Yeah. Chris Hardwick.
And he's always under the radar. He's just
watching.
Yeah. And he's
like,
dope
hey guys.
too. He helped me get my watch hours up. He put us on repeat.
Cool. Nice. Jeremy says he's got Austin coming on soon too. Man, congratulations. You guys are getting just huge guests. And
what up, Pat? I see you, bro. Yellow belly, everything. Y'all know what it is. Yellow belly, everything.
Pastel, everything.
Go away.
I'm in Gershon's camp of the Enchi everything.
Oh my God.
Days,
I got so much Enchi though. I got like at least 10 snakes with Enchi in it, but still, yellow belly, everything. Y'all know what it is. Gotta have the Enchi for the Mardi Gras though. Mix that with the yellow belly.
I like milk.
You know what it is.
So some of my favorite projects are lavender. I want to bring out the oranges and the bright, not the bright, but like the brown and orange in a lavender would be amazing. So I want
lavender. What? You want to see some lavender? Go grab them. Yeah.
Let's see some snakes too. I love pies. So Enchi's killer on pies. It gets you all the pattern. I love that. Clown, man, the clown patterns with Enchi is phenomenal.
Yeah. All right. Bring one of them. Bring one a clown too.
1-on-1?
Yeah.
So I like Enchi and everything, but you know what? I actually don't have that many codoms and dominants. I have a whole. I focus a lot more on the recessive stuff.
I feel you.
And I drop a few others in. But there's a few that I like. I like
everything
on a bamboo too.
Yeah, I like bamboo. Yeah, as for Chris Harwood, Sean telling me that this bamboo right here, like I produced this, but he's telling me that he said this bamboo has calico in it, but calico wasn't in the pairing. But he said he knows what he's talking about.
He does, and that's his. That looks, it looks like his boy. I would.
His mom's is beautiful. Like it does. I love the snake though. He's
That looks a lot like Chris Hardwick's. I mean, that main one, what's it, Bobby or whatever?
Bobby, Bobby. That's why I got my first bamboo because of him. Because of Bobby.
I think there's a lot of people out there. They were
expensive. This actually my first snake I produced too. It's crazy. This is actually my first snake I produced. He was born 420 last year.
Oh,
came out the age.
Man, he's big for a year. Whew.
Oh yeah, I
nice.
feed my snakes.
What's going on, Kai? Thanks for being here tonight, man. DG everything. Yeah, well, some of us just throw DG into everything.
Oh,
Jeremy.
What up, Kai? I see you, bro. Kai was on we interviewed Kai too. He's cool. It's cool.
Kai's been very, very good and helpful to me.
All right. This is
so what we got here?
Lavender, head clown, pos head pied.
Very nice. There's a lot going on that one then.
Oh yeah. This is I'm going for the Holy Grails with her. I got a clown that's the opposite. Clown, he's 100% heavy PI and pos head pied. This guy is he was a killer blade clown het pied.
Yep. Yeah, I got a super Enchi clown in the rack and several Enchi clowns. So I'm looking to start putting some other codoms into that. And I wouldn't mind. I want to see what a Krypton with Enchi or a super Enchi Krypton would look like too, man. I got a big het cryptic girl going too right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into the Krypton soon. What up, Brian? Amazing feedings.
So bright
for you. Yeah,
I'm hoping.
I should. Man.
I'm hoping this summer I'll have.
Nah, this is the black pastel, babe. Black pastel albino. They get the laugh. Nah, it's just laugh. It's the first thing it says. Oh, it's super. It says blade laugh. Blade laugh because it's a blade. I'm still teaching her the genetics. Sorry.
I'm not getting in the middle of that one, man.
I didn't see. I just showing the snake. I knew what I asked her for, so I'm just showing the snake. Then I looked at it like, oh, hold up, man, it's a black pastel albino. She's trying to trick me up.
So I see amazing feeders for you around. Where are they based out of? Who is that?
He's in California.
Okay, he's in California. He's been real supportive on the Instagram and I think around on YouTube as well. I appreciate having you in the audience. Dragon Soul Reptiles. I haven't seen you in before.
He's out of Chicago. He got some killer stuff too. Killer.
Nice. Thanks for joining. And Pipeline as well.
Yeah. And he's out of Ohio.
Fresh.
All right, what we got coming up here?
There it goes. And Pipeline produced this baby right here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, you said it was black.
Yo, Pike, and that was a boy. So I was just showing the snake. I didn't even look at the snake until I gave it back to her. So yeah, he knows what his baby looked like. Look,
there it is. Yeah.
Look, this is an albino. This is a lab, man.
There's the
Two different animals.
I was just trying to make sure y'all was paying attention.
She was trying to make sure. This is a blade albino. I mean, blade lab. Now look, she got me all mixed up. A blade lab, 100% het clown, 50% het pod. Yeah.
It's so much it can't even fit on the side of the sticker.
Jeremy's just got a bamboo Enchi proven breeder male on Morph Market. Man, I'm gonna have to make another stop in St. Pete on my way back. Hey, if any of y'all are really bored around Florida, Thursday night, May the 5th. So you got May the 4th, then you got Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo, I'm playing down in Punta Gorda at the Celtic Ray Public House. I'll be performing that night at 7 p.m. Come get your beverages on for Cinco de Mayo. See a whole different side of Adam, I promise you on that. A little different branding, shall we say, at the Irish pub versus the Proper Royals show. Jeremy, I gotta get Jeremy Bond. I gotta get you gotta get Steve Casino to come on the show, man. I saw that he was on with MJ not too long ago. You gotta get him to come on one night. Get you both on together, man.
He'll come on one night. I'm going to his house to do I'm gonna shoot something with him too.
Have you been there before?
Oh no, I've never been to his house.
Don't get lost.
We're gonna do a facility tour at his house.
Yeah, it's real cool. You're gonna miss it 4 times before you find it, man. And then even when you do find it, you got another mile and a half to go.
He said he's in the sticks, man. He said that's why he said this. He said the internet connection is horrible. All this. I'm like, all right, we'll figure a way to make it work.
This is a true story. It's on I think it's dirt. If it ain't dirt, it may as well be a dirt road. Country road out in the middle. It's beautiful, way out there. And there are actually some other drives around, but there's no numbers anywhere. And my GPS has long given up on where it's telling me to go. And what do I see out by the side of the road at the end of one drive? I see a cracked ARS bin laying on the side of the road. And I'm like, all right, I'm going in. This is the one, right?
That's got to be it.
And then, like I say, it's another mile. Put it this way, man. When I was leaving, I had to use the bathroom so bad. And I was like, I can't see the house and I can't see the road. I'm going right here. I just stopped, got out of the car.
Saw bathroom.
No bathroom. No, Steve is awesome. He went, I think he posted it on Instagram, so I'm not letting out any secrets. He had surgery that morning at like 5:30 in Tampa, and then was like woozy and high as a kite. He's like, no, come pick up your snakes. You bought them from me. You're driving through. Just come pick them up. And man, he was out of his head. He's just like, here you go. Thank you, man. And he's like, I'll show you around. And then he was like, look around if you want, whatever. I got to go. Yeah, he's a really good dude though.
On Thursday, if y'all not going to watch him play, if you're at home right there, watch my homie Mike Herb Collectors at 8 p.m. He has his own podcast and he's doing the damn thing. So please support my brother and check him out when y'all get a chance. Or catch a replay.
I second that. Mike is good. Mike was on the show a couple weeks back, and one of the real topics was just how he's marketing, and his presentation is just phenomenal. The branding is outstanding, man. Mm-hmm. So he's really good. Well, Jeremy, I didn't mean tonight. Like, he doesn't have to come on the show tonight. But sometime I got to get in touch. We got to encourage Steve to come on the show.
He had to do it for MJ show. Go to his. I think he said he was going to his daughter's house for the MJ show. He couldn't do it at home.
Oh, funny. Oh, you know what? Maybe that would. Yeah. I mean, it was clearly on like a cell phone. Your cell phone's great, or if that's what you're on, or
I'm on cell phone.
Whatever it would be. But man, his was pretty clearly like maybe it was like a flip phone. But it could have just been the service. Oh, all right. So when you go, Jeremy says the telephone pole has his number on it. Yeah, that would have been nice to know before I was looking for snake rack tubs, when I was out there. But yeah, it's beautiful drive. It's it's way out there. So, are you selling any? Are you selling? And I apologize. I didn't get a chance to check and see. Are you on Morph Market or what's your?
We are on Morph Market, but we're sold out.
Yep.
So
that's a good problem.
Oh yes, it's a good problem. It's a good problem. You're getting asked, "You got snakes?" Like no. That's why I end up selling a snake I didn't want to sell, but because I kept getting pushed, like, oh please, I end up selling the snake. And I'll never do that again.
Yeah, it's a hard line. I mean, even today I mailed those 3 out, but then I was going through. I was like, all right, now my inventory is low. I do have 5 snakes on Morph Market right now, but sorry, Jeremy, I'm writing that down. Ty Park it is. But yeah, even I was consolidating the racks and moving some of the snakes out of the hatchling rack into the bigger tubs. And I was like, what should I list? Maybe I'd get rid of this. And I'm like, shut up, Adam. You're not getting rid of any of it. You got plans for all of this. You can't go doing that, you know?
Man, even the snakes I don't got plans for, I don't want to sell. Like, man, you're just going to sit in that rack for the rest of your life.
All right, audience, what do you guys want us to talk about? What do you want to know? What do you got for me? What do you got for Keys Constrictors tonight? Man, it's I can't believe we've already been at it an hour. I'm not wrapping up anything.
Ask me anything. Oh, you good?
Yeah,
we're
pretty open books here. I can tell you that. Phil says he
what
wants
up, FNA?
Phil, if you were ever within a half a day's travel of here, we got to get together. Phil is a ripping guitarist. He's a hell of a breeder too. But yeah, Phil can go. I caught one of his videos one time. Like, I'm the guy that strums and sings, and I'll have other musicians around me playing lead. That guy rips it, man. He's a good player. So Phil, anytime, man, I would love you. I would love to come jam with you. Pikeline says he can help you with your holdback game.
Oh yeah, I bet he could.
Jeremy Bod still has 8 snakes. I can tell you firsthand, his stuff is fantastic. Jeremy, what'd you ever do? So those of y'all that don't know what I'm talking about here, Jeremy had a clutch of a Parthenogenesis.
You want to see those snakes? Watch my show. You'll see Jeremy's snakes, man, on Fridays. He shows them up on my channel.
I need Jeremy to sell me one of those Enchi Partho girls. I know he won't.
Those snakes are beautiful. He knows I want those snakes.
Everybody wants. He's doing nothing but holding them back, building it up till the price is right, and then I guess I'll let one go.
No, you can't, because that's like a 1 in a million chance to make that. So I was like, how do you let that go?
Well, look at him. He's got both of us pumping him up. He's not even on the show and doesn't host the show. All right. So Angel, who's also awesome. Angel, I hope you're doing well out there in Washington, I think, maybe Oregon. But also, I heard you were maybe moving back east, I think you mentioned sometime. I hope that you're well, man. Angel's on the show really early on. What gene do you all want to add to your collection? Yeah, what's on the horizon that you want to pick up in the future?
All right, like
what targets?
And I got so many recessives right now. I'm probably working with 8 different recessives right now, probably more than that. But I guess there'll be something like any like it could be anything, whether I can afford it or not. It'll be monsoon. Okay,
there you go. Yeah. So like desert island moment, that'd be the one. I think for me, I recently last 8 weeks went from 27 snakes to like 53. I bought I bought out a breeder out of Apopka. I bought his whole thing, took it all. And so I'm still getting used to what I have on the horizon. He'd already been pairing a lot of this, so I got a lot of gravid females as well out of the deal. So what to add is overwhelming to me right now. I hear the hype of Desert Ghost. I probably should get on that bandwagon. There's clearly staying power to it. But
enhancer, either do the GG or enhancer.
Yeah. But like I just got blackheads. I just got genetic stripe. I just got ultramel. I just got a super enchy clown. I got, on top of everything, I was already excited to be working.
I do want blackhead.
Yeah. So right now I'm like, holy cow. Like I don't know what I want to get more. And then again, I said I only wanted to buy one snake this year, and I bought, some 30 or whatever. So there we go.
I used to say that every week. I'm not getting no more snakes. I'm not getting another snake. And people used to like they whatever, man. You know you get another snake.
I didn't buy anything at the Jacksonville Repticon. That's the first show I've been to that I didn't buy anything. So and there was stuff I would have bought. So that I was good. Jeremy says he'll sell one of those entries. So now, see, he's going to have us in a bidding war.
Right.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. JRP.
Yes, I breed African rats.
Yeah, he did ask, do you breed African rats?
But he knows the answer to that, though, man. That's my homie.
He's just giving you a hard time?
Yeah. But yeah, I breed. It's a joke. It's a joke. But yeah,
he's asked you like 3 times. I was like, he's getting annoyed with something here. Like,
yeah, I breed Africans and Norwegians.
I got you. All right, JRP Aquatics says, how many snakes do you guys have that you're not breeding anymore? Pet snakes.
Oh, there's some that I'm never going to breed. Like especially can you grab butter? I doubt I'm gonna breed the top.
I'm just reading the thing.
I'm not breeding this guy. This is the guy I bought when I said from the convention.
He was so tiny. He was like a week.
Yeah, this is a male. He's a big male.
Oh,
and
there's your.
I hardly feed this guy. I hardly feed this guy, but he is huge.
Scroll back to our very, very first picture on our Instagram, and it's going to be this guy.
Oh, cool! And that's
a little baby,
$20 lesser.
Yes, this is $20 lesser. And he was like, and we and
ICAT.
He didn't eat, so we had to learn how to assist feed.
Yeah, it's part of the. Those of y'all that don't realize it, it is part of the hobby, figuring out how to assist feed. One of the actually, I didn't mail her today. I sold her earlier this week. One of the snakes that I sold earlier this week was a female that I bet I assist fed 10, 12 times. And finally she got going, and finally she's gotten up to weight where I could sell. She's eating frozen thawed and live. She finally figured it out. Just really, really fantastic. But it is part of the deal if you breed. I've got an orange stream hepide that I love. This might be my last year that I breed him, because I should have orange stream pieds this year from him now that I've bred him. But he's one that I'll keep. His name's Johnny. I'll keep Johnny forever. He's kind of he's in a lot of my pictures. He's super vivid. Anytime I want to put orange stream into something, I'll use Johnny or one of his offspring. I've kept a female from him from last year that's just incredible as well. So that's it for me. But really, yeah, just one. I've got 2 females. If they ever stop breeding, I would probably keep those 2. They're just, it's one of those snakes you could almost swing around and she wouldn't get mad at you. Not that I swing my snakes around, but if I were going to, like she's just that kind of personality, Big E, Ebony and Ivory Reptiles. What's going on? We were
what
on
up, Big E? The homie Matt. I got a banana. I got a
Batman call together.
Yeah, it was a good show. Banana Head Clown that I'll probably never breed again, because he's a male maker. And last year he gave me a bunch of males, and I said this year I bred to a couple snakes this year, but since they passed, I was gonna get rid of them anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm done with him after this year.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a few that was the thing. Like my breeders that are on Morph Market, I've got a few male breeders that are on Morph Market now. They're great snakes. I just have upgraded the genes. Yeah. And you only got so much space in the racks and so much square footage in the room, et cetera, et cetera. So there's nothing wrong with them. And 2 of those went out today. There's 2 more breeders on my Morph Market page. So right now.
We did that too. We upgraded and got rid of some sires from last year.
Yeah, JRQ says I got them.
I upgrade them too. I haven't seen any locks with. So now I'm like, damn, should I even sold? Should I have sold, because I should have waited. but it is what it is.
That's the other thing too. Yeah, like so I'm in a situation with a pied where I'm like a pied male. I'm like, I think I'm done with this guy. But what if I'm not? I have to keep him sitting there with no plan, no hope to use him, but I can need him just in case. And then after next year, then I will sell him. But yeah, he's got to hang out one more year, I think.
I should have kept him for another year because this yellow belly pied at lab, I don't think he figured it out yet. I put him with a couple females. I haven't seen not one lock yet. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I got a female that's just blown through from 1,000 to like she's at like 1,400 grams overnight, man. And I'm like, man, maybe I need to breed this girl. And she's a lavender het pied, and I sold my lab het pied male because I was like, man, it'll be next year. And I have a lavender het pied male, but he's only like 300 grams. I'm like, I just miss. I'm trying to think what I want to work into lavender and wait another year on the dreamsicle chase, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see, either that or I might just let her build until the male builds. It won't, you know, they'll both be ready by the fall. So maybe I'll just relax. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So who do you guys got coming up on your show tomorrow night?
Tomorrow we got Maine's Morphs Creation. He's based out of Texas.
Yeah, I see him around. I don't know him, but I've seen him around fairly often.
Yeah, he got some nice stuff too. This month is pretty good. After that, we got DW Exotics, then Royal Constrictor Designs, homie Garrett. Then we got that Bond Project.
Man, you got Garrett coming on too.
Yeah,
he's one of the guys I'm just most impressed with, man. He just gets down to business and gets to work. And like the second you're like, who's this guy on the video? And he's like, oh yeah, boom, look at those. And you're like, okay,
right.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
He doesn't edit, he doesn't apologize for it, nothing. Here's what you get. Now I'm back to work. I'm gonna go make stuff.
It's over. I'm gonna make another one soon.
Yeah, man, he's fantastic.
Yeah, he knows a lot.
What's
that?
Yep,
Wisconsin. Yep, Wisconsin. Just like Gershon, the sponsor. Shout out to the sponsor.
That's right, Gershon up in Wisconsin. I got my wife's family's from Minnesota, so you know we got people up there. I got to go check out. I got to do like a Midwest tour on location one of these summers, man. Just make a vacation out of going to different reptile breeders' places and doing shows. That's what I should do.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. We're trying to do.
Are you?
Yeah, we went to these exotics house once, and well, we actually been to the house a couple times, but we
did a walkthrough.
We did a walkthrough once. And we're going to do another walkthrough of that in the ratter. It's Florida ratter. We're going to walk through that, and then we're going to look at the boas and have a good time. We have a nice little cookout. Jeremy's coming. We're gonna have a nice little cookout.
I'm only up the road, man, and we're gonna have a cookout. You let me know.
He doesn't care if I invite people. If you don't want to, no, you're not. It's down. It's down. He lives a little further south down though.
Oh, I got you. Where's it at?
Yeah. Stewart.
Oh yeah, that is.
Remember that? Oh man, yeah.
What I gotta try and do, because I play as much out of town as I do in town, and it's cool to stop over in places. So the last time I saw Jeremy Bod, I was coming back from Punta Gorda. When I'm down in Tampa playing gigs, I could see people there in town. So I need to do an East Coast I-95 run and play. I was in Daytona. Man, y'all got a late closing time in Daytona. The bar's open till 3 a.m. on the beach. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he's a little.
Yeah, but
yeah.
So we pull into Daytona Beach. This is about 5 months ago. And I'm like, the bar's empty. It's like 8:30 at night. It's a Friday night. And I was like, we're supposed to play, man. And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, it'll pick up later. And I was like, okay, what time do you want us to play? And he's like, well, you're booked for 3 hours and we're open till 3. So, start at 11:45 or so. And I was like, I want to be home by 11:45. Man, it was 6 a.m. when I pulled in after that gig. We had to stop for food and Waffle House, all that stuff, man. That's right on the beach down from the Hilton, though. I was thinking that we should all crash that place after the auction on Saturday night of the Daytona show. That'd be cool to go hang out there.
Yeah. What's in Pack Racks is staying at the Hilton. He said he has a bungalow or something. We gonna
oh yeah,
party after party. We're gonna party.
Probably like got a hospitality suite kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta see how this thing goes. I'd like to arrange some of those, but it's really one night that we could do it. So I'm sure various people are doing that. I'm gonna take it easy this year, but in the future we might have a proper party with Proper Royals. You know?
Yeah. That sounds good. Sounds good. We'll be there.
Yeah, we gotta get like a mailing list or like a group chat or a group something, maybe even on Instagram or whatever of everybody that's going to Daytona. Because you're right, like a lot of our audience overlaps. I mean, it's a lot. I watch your show and I see a lot of the same people. Be really great to organize an afternoon or a beverage.
Well, we're all gonna be together. Me, us. You check the Friday. Check the Friday show out, right? See the people on that panel. We're all gonna be together. Yeah. At Daytona, so we're gonna be hanging out like that whole weekend.
Yeah, I'm staying at the Hilton that night, that Saturday night. We're not coming Friday. We'll be there Saturday morning and then stay till Sunday afternoon and then come up. So yeah, we definitely got to connect there. So all right, give us the big 2, 3, 5 year plan. Where do you want to end up? You're going to be doing this full time? You're going to be doing
definitely full time. Well, hopefully with that, at least in 2, 3 years, she don't have to work. So after we get stuff, so she don't have to work, then I'll worry about me. But I'll take to that point where she don't have to work and she can just relax, take care of home.
Right.
I can go to work and we do all this. And once we get to a real good point, then I can fall back and we just strictly do this.
Yeah. It's a dream for me too. You were talking about Keisha working from home earlier, and that I work from home now, and people who watch the show know, like, my desk is right here. My snake room is right there. My sink is right there. And my big incubator is right there. And I almost can literally touch all of that. There's the incubator. Just bounce the pencil back to me. So anyhow, this is where I work and spend a whole lot of time, man. And like you say, as it's almost like driving a stick shift. As you let off of one pedal, you push down on the other. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now is pushing down on the ball python pedal. I got to see, I still don't have any eggs on the ground this season. I'm putting the over under at 10 clutches. So we'll see how it goes. But look, I wish you all the best. I want to see what the future brings for you. I think your channel is going to just rocket up. I mean, it was no lie when I introduced y'all. You know, the enthusiasm, the charisma, the knowledge, the care for each other, what you're doing for the community, for the people in it. I love it, man. I want to be a part of it, and I'm really thankful for y'all coming on the show tonight. I've had a good time with you. We
appreciate that. We enjoyed it too.
My pleasure. We got to do it when I don't have to worry about advertisers and content, man. We'll get some Daytona beverages, and we'll go check out some snakes. Hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And you can hop in on Hair Down Friday anytime. Open invitation.
I will. All right. So maybe you can't tell it publicly. I'll email you on Instagram. I would love to. That'd be a blast.
Yeah, I can send. I'll send you a link.
Anybody who knows us, we know that when we say, "Hey, it's an open invitation," we're gonna shoot you that link.
Okay, perfect. All right. And
no obligation too. If you're busy, you can't hop on. It's no big deal. We'll send you the link next week.
That's why it's the Hair Down, right?
Yep.
That's
right. That was like we did the balls and things Wednesday show, and we do our videos, but like all my videos, our videos we do is one take. We just do the video. Yeah. So at first she wanted to do let's do a show with bloopers. I'm like, how we gonna do bloopers? Everything is one take. Like they see what we mess up. I was like, how about I just want to do a show where I could just relax and just like be myself, instead of be it was like Casual Fridays. I don't want to do Casual Fridays, man. I just want to let my hair down. And I was like, you know what? That's a dope name. I'm gonna do Hair Down Fridays. And I ran it by the crew. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do this show. What y'all think? I'm like, yo, I'm doing this Friday. Anybody want to jump on with me? I'm sending a link. And then he just went from there. And people showed up. And the people that in the chat, everybody showed up, showed out. Man, the love's been real.
No, it's incredible, and I've seen it, I believe it, and I see it, and I feel it for myself. I mean, earlier tonight we had 4. We still got 30 people, and like they know we're wrapping up the show. There's still 30 people in here. You know, we had 40 earlier, and like we're just people that we just kicked this out like 6 months, 7, 8 months ago. It's not like we're, you know, so. Yeah. I'm excited to be on this ride with you. I'm excited to see where we all go together. No competition or healthy competition. We all can eat. We all can eat. That's right. There's a lot to go around. And by the way, I can't believe that we didn't think to mention this. Wednesday, August 10th, I'll be on the Wednesday show. I'll be on the Balls and Things show. Wednesday, 6 o'clock. August 10th. That's right before.
Well, it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Man, why do I keep saying 6? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I was like, y'all let you do it though. Well, no, but now I want you to get your right time.
I got to get your promo right. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna update it in the description under the video. I'll fix it on there.
You're good. They would have seen it. They would have went on by 6 o'clock. What? Hold up, 6 o'clock. Let's say 8 o'clock. Man, Adam's a liar.
That's true. All right, guys. Well, let's stay in touch. I will certainly see you at Daytona. I'll see you on a Friday night before long, and I'll see you on Instagram like every day. Keep at it. I'm really happy for y'all. Congratulations.
Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody at home. Hey, we appreciate y'all.
Take it easy, guys. Thank y'all. Everybody in the audience.
Hold on. Shout out to my homie Wiz Constrictors. You just suspects in the building.
Everybody in the audience, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Next week, Steven, Leviathan, Snakes. Until then, keep an eye. New video on Thursday and Sunday this week. Cheers, everybody. Good night, y'all.